often referred to as a Latin island, surrounded by a Slavic sea. The country of Romania was once heralded as one of the most powerful monarchies in Europe, holding with great esteem the prestige it was once renowned for. From the unspoiled countryside, with the traditional values, to the adoption of a diplomatic stance within the international community, Romania gained great acclaim for its genteel and intellectual elite. In service of this brief history lesson, we shall delve into the life and death of one of the most illustrious antebellum architects, Leonida Negrescu.
Vrei să ne întâlnim sâmbătă seară, într-o cârciunioară la șosea.
Leon Schwartz, who gained much renown throughout his lifetime under the pseudonym Leonida Negrescu, was born on the 5th of November 1857 in Bucharest to a family of Romanian Jews. In his early youth, he studied at the School of Roads and Bridges, taking his departure to Paris in 1879 to undertake the necessary preparations for his admittance to the National School of Fine Arts, the architecture section. As soon as the graduation diploma was bestowed to much eager and pragmatic hands, Leonida was appointed sub-inspector to oversee the construction of the Central School of Paris. Subsequently, he would also be appointed Inspector General of Real Estate Projects in the Parisian district, Luxembourg. In 1888, Leonida Negrescu returns to Romania as chief architect of the National Railroads Transit, making considerable contributions to the docks in Brăila and Galați. Over the course of 7 years, Leonida provides his services with uncanny dedication for the Ministry of Cults and Public Instruction. In 1895, however, he renders himself reluctant towards the paid endeavor and consequently engages in private ventures.
De ce mă amăgești, de ce ți-e teamă, și gura ți-o ferești râzând mereu.
Leonida Negrescu was the second Romanian architect who was conferred in 1887 a French university diploma and one of the most important architects prior to the First World War. By dint of sheer laborious effort, Leonida Negrescu executed with minutiae the aesthetic of the Romanian Athenaeum, together with Albert Galeron, who projected the initial building, and the cupola, which was drafted and concreted by engineer Elie Radu. The main building, which was inaugurated in 1889, preserves the concert halls and the orchestral chambers. Between 1893 and 1897, the Athenaeum was completed, following the addition of a new wing and the monumental flight of stairs located in the lobby. The Roman arenas, built in 1906, constitute the collaboration between the urbanist landscaper Edward Redon, engineer Elie Radu, and architect Leonida Negrescu. The arenas can be still seen in the Carroll Park.
Sau încă n-ai aflat că o iubire moare de nohrănești.
One of his other architectonic beauties was the Quartal, erected vis-à-vis the Royal Palace. Built in 1900, it does not exist anymore, yet it is known that it was situated between the Commercial Academy with the Cinema Royal and the Jockey Club Palace.
toată, când ai buze fierbinți, de ce să stea cu minți?
The palace, which was home to the famous Corso Cafe, was lastly photographed in the late 30s.
Căci pentru sărut e toată.
The Commercial Academy, which clustered the Royal Cinema, Hotel High Life, and Jockey Club, was built in 1900. Adorned with Belle Epoque embellishments, the building was demolished on the 23rd of April 1939 for the enablement of a wider panorama in the Palace Plaza.
Soare de iubire mi-a apus, visurile toate mi s-au dus, azi doar amintirea mi-a rămas.
In 1899, the music shop, Orfeu, was finished for Mr. Jean Feder's establishment, which employed the manufacture of musical instruments. Last, but not least, the house of the architect is still existent, located on Radu Calunfirescu Street, number 12. The photo of the domicile was published by Frederick Dane in 1906 in the capital. The building enacts an eclectic style, with French influences propelling into a prime prism the unique framework of the windows and the vegetal motifs embellished along the contour.
Spune-mi încă o dată cuvinte împătătoare, poemul ce mă doare, vreau iarăși să-l trăiesc.
In 1931, the light of Leon Schwartz was extinguished, being remembered even now as one of the most celebrated architects of Romania. A personality of such caliber is placed in the perennial memory of the people. Leon Schwartz is buried in the Jewish cemetery, Philanthropia, in Bucharest, alongside his wife, Henriette, where they shall rest for eternity to come.